Good afternoon, guys. Well, good morning, good evening, whatever fucking time you're watching this. Having a good time. So I'm in a bit of a mad rush today. I got the auction tonight, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to make today's footage about getting ready for the auction, bagging up. I'm actually stressing a little bit how many fish I put in the auction. I'm not sure I've actually got them all. Yeah, we'll see. I've got myself a little list. I've written it down on paper simply because if I'm vlogging, it's going to be too hard to look through my phone to read the list. So I've been looking at microphones today. I think I'm going to get a microphone for my phone and just keep using my phone at the moment. Looking up the specs on the Samsung S10, which is what I'm using, and looking at the specs on cameras, I'm going to have to spend at least $500 to even be any benefit in upgrading, and my channel's still so young, I can't justify that. And I think at the moment I want to concentrate on audio quality in the fish room. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm doing the playbacks, I really just am not enjoying the audio. So I'll see you guys when I get home, and we'll talk about what I'm doing. Alright guys, so we got the fucking glue, finally. That took, I think, nearly a month. Pretty dumb considering I could have just gone to J-Car and picked up a tube. So if you'll notice, there's one thing missing here, a heat sink to glue the light to. So I'm going to hit up someone I know and try and get a Intel heatsink, the round ones for the CPU. I have a heatsink here, but it's AMD and they're square. I really want the round one, but if I can't find one, I'll just use the square one. So koi update, all doing well. I don't know if they're really going to slow down for winter. I think maybe the water volume, that's not going to get quite cold enough. I've turned the UV off. We don't have a shade sail at the moment, and there's no issue with water clarity, sorry. Glass could do with the clean. I still haven't fixed that leak there, so that's actually what you would call my overflow at the moment. This is pretty much max level at the moment. I should really rush to fix it and clean up that wall, but shit happens. I'm fucking busy at the moment. Alright, so we've got bags, we've got bucket, we've got list, we've got tripod for hyperlapse. I've forgotten a very important ingredient, lucky bands. So I've actually got a solid point to make about lucky bands. In Si's video he was like, oh yay, Rumble's Fish Room gave me some lucky bands with that fish he gave me. Hey Si, I hope you watch this. $9 lots, 500 grams, but that equals a lifetime of lucky bands to bag fish. Great purchase, $10, can't go wrong. Don't just scab lucky bands off people, which is what I used to do. Alright, so pretty much all the fish I need to catch are here, 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 and here. Yes, I'm actually selling some of my bucket chromas. This is my personal colony. I am not selling these, but as you can see, there's too many for a colony. So I'm letting go of 16 today. So I feel like that's a pretty special auction lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, I think there's 2 lots I'm a bit worried about being able to make up. I'd rather scrap the lots than put fish in that are too small. I actually made this list of fish 2 months ago, so I kind of projected my outcome, and as you guys know, shit happens. Like, not all fish survive, and fish don't grow like we want them to sometimes. Some grow ridiculously fast, others grow slow. Like, it just sometimes I don't understand. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's bag some fish. Alright, so I've moved it around. I put the table there, and I'm actually going to use my handy dandy 3cm keyring today. I hate selling fish at 3cm, but I'm going to have to sell a few because I need to make up my lots, and I think that's personal error for expecting fish to grow faster than they have. So first up we've got Demasoni. So guys, I didn't have enough Demasoni to make up the group, so I've actually pulled some selects out of my breeding tank. They're fry that I've bred and put back into that tank. I've just trashed the tank, but whoever gets this lot, this is a pretty special lot to me. So there is, let's see if I can get it. This little one here is just 3cm, including the tail, and I just don't want to put that in the auction. So I pulled some bigger ones out of the breeding tank. I've got plenty that are 1cm to throw back in there, so I'd rather fulfill my auction lots and not scrap shit and do it that way. So then after the Demasoni, I'm collecting some Alunicara Benga or Basenshi. Then we get the ladder. Next up is Alunicara Code Blue. And then Hongi as well. The Code Blue and Hongi are in the same tank. I do grow out a few fish together. Once they're bagged up, then next I go over to the left there and we're getting Marble Peacocks. After Marble Peacocks, what's next? Then I had a bit of drama with Marble Peacocks. I put some Code Blue with them. I thought that would be easier to decipher than they actually were. So I really took my time in sorting them. Then you can see I opened a bag back up there and changed one over because I wasn't happy with it. So guys, this one is hard to bag. These are my Buccochromis. These are my favourite fish. I put them in the auction just to spice it up a little bit, but it's hard to say goodbye. Luckily I still have plenty. I got no shortage. Oh, not to mention I do still have the parents, so like, it's gone muggy in here because I've got water everywhere, but they're not a complete write-off, but there's only a trio in there, so I want a half decent group. You just saw him try to attack her then. That's constant, non-stop. I don't know how they're still alive. Anyway, back to bagging. So guys, and my Cobalt Blues will be another one to watch tonight. They're another one that I had to pull out of my personal stash. When I made this list of fish for the auction, I just guessed and I didn't do any head counts or anything, and I'm really regretting that. I'm definitely going to change the way I book my lots for the next auction. So what I do, I bag them all up and I float them in a tank. There's actually 15 bags floating in that tank. I'm surprised they fit. That's 2.5 by 2.5. And they're literally all standing up and they're squeezed in there. So when I take them out, this tank's going to drop dramatically. Hopefully there's enough water in there for the filters to work. Check this out guys. So when I get the floor this wet, this place turns into a sauna. I'm dripping, I'm in long pants, it's bloody horrible. You cannot see into the tanks. Like, it's full on. It is so humid in here. Actually, hold up. Here. It is 65. I feel like this is lying to me. Hang on, is that going up? Alright, so we're going to throw this in the bin because that is clearly wrong. It is way higher than 65% humidity in here. I might move it. It's actually got double-sided tape, but it keeps falling off. Yeah, look, that's going up. I'll get back to you in 2 seconds. I'm gonna wrap today's video up there, guys. So that is not the end of today, but so I'm about to go to Coles, get some drinks, and set up for PCS auction. I'll make that for tomorrow's video. So tonight is a late night, possibly around midnight, and tomorrow I'm going to be pretty tired. So I'm hoping all I have to do tomorrow is edit the video and not shoot one. But if I do anything in the fish room, I will record it and I'll add it to the day after. I don't want you guys to miss out on anything I do. But tomorrow's video will be tonight. Catch you later. Like, subscribe if you want. It really does help me out. It's very humbling to see how fast my subscribers is going up, and I just want to see it keep growing. So if you can hit subscribe, that'd be awesome. See you later.